Hey everybody, this is going to be our last week doing rhythm only. After we kind of complete this unit, we're going to move on and start to add pitches to what we're doing, really notes. So we're singing high and low notes and figuring out how that all goes. But you guys have done such a great job in putting this all together so far. If you look at where we're going to be today, look at these rhythms in comparison to the rhythms that we did here at the beginning, which were super basic. Now we're getting some pretty tricky rhythms, and I trust that you guys have done a good job in keeping up with all this content and making it happen. So let's get our last 4 exercises done here, and then we'll move on to some notes. So let's go ahead and do exercise 45 together. Here we go. Ti-ta, ti, ti, tiri, tiri, ti, ti, tiri, tiri, ta, tiri, tiri, ta, ti, tiri, ta, ti, ti, tiri, tiri, ti, ta. Now that's pretty tricky when you do that for the first time. So a couple things I want to point out here. We had ta, tiri. So instead of ta, ti, which we normally have seen, we replaced the 8th note with 2/16. So that's ta, tiri. And now we have tiri, ta, ti. This is like our ti, ta, ti, but we replaced the first ti with 2/16, or the 8th with 2/16, or we replace the T with the tiri here. So we have tiri, ta, ti to get that syncopated pattern in there. Let's do exercise 45 one more time together. Here we go. Ti, ta, ti, ti, tiri, tiri, ti, ti, tiri, tiri, ta, tiri, tiri, ta, ti, tiri, ta, ti, ti, tiri, tiri, ti, ta. Let's do 46 now. Here we go. Tiri, 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 ta, sh. Tiri, ta, ti, ti, tiri, ta. Ti, ta, tiri, ti, tiri, ti, ti, tiri, tiri, ti, ta, ta. Good. And I want you to take the last 2 exercises and work on those independently. So practice them for a while. I'm going to go ahead and say those here. So stop the video, practice 47 and 48. And here we go, saying 47 and 48 together. We're ready and go. Tiri, tiri, ta, ta, tiri, tiri, ti, tiri, ta, tiri, ti, ti. Tiri, ta, tiri, ta, tiri, ti, tiri, ti, sh. Tiri. All right, and 48. Last one. Here we go. Tiri, tiri, ti, ta, tiri, 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 ti, ta, tiri, ta, ti, tiri, ta, ti, tiri, ti, ti, ta, tiri, ti, tiri, ti, ti. And that is it. Obviously, there are much more complicated rhythms that exist in music. We didn't really touch on triplets or some more like dotted 8th notes, that's something we can tackle later on, but we just really want to cover the basics here, the notes that you're most likely to see in your choral and vocal music. So hopefully you were successful. Again, you can always go back and practice these to get your rhythm skills up before we jump into pitched sight reading next week. So hopefully you've seen yourself grow in these last few weeks, that you can do things now that you couldn't do before, or it was a good reinforcement for those of you who are already pretty adept at sight reading. So I look forward to starting work with pitches in our next video. So thank you guys. Get onto Sight Reading Factory now and complete our last rhythm only assignment.